Happy New Year, everybody. Welcome to episode 34 of the Hawkcast. I'm your host, Shadowhawk, and we are not dead. We are just, I'm busy. I don't know about the other two.
Sorry, you were so laggy while doing your intro.
Yeah, you were incredibly laggy. I almost died laughing.
I had to
What?
turn off my mic.
You got so laggy. It was the equivalent of
What did it sound like?
yeah.
Am I fine now?
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
fine. It's just when you were doing your intro.
And we are
Now you're
not
all good.
dead.
Everything's fine.
We are just... Wait.
Nothing at all.
Hold on, I need to see if
Part of the shit.
everybody. Welcome to episode.
Part of the crew.
I was fine on the stream.
Discord just came and said, I'm dead.
Yeah.
Man, I'm dead. All right. So anyway, you may notice the title of the episode. We are doing a tier list, but we will be getting to that in a bit. So first things first. Hi. I'm sorry that I am about like 2 weeks late on the podcast here. If you saw the announcement that I left on the community tab, you'll know what happened. But for those of you who haven't seen it, basically I got a new position at my job, which requires me to work night shifts, and I have been taking the time to adjust to that schedule. And since I've been doing that, I have not really had the time to do the podcast. We were going to do it last week, but OBS decided to completely shit the bed, and I had to fully reinstall it. Thankfully, it saved all my stuff, so I didn't have to set everything up again, but then I just had to wait until I had time. I still have to work today, so that's fun. And it's supposed to snow! Yay! Anyway, that's my reasoning for being late here. Yeah. So how you two? Oh wait, before you answer that, speaking of being late, MN,
What?
we were supposed to do this at 12. What time is it? It's 2.
Yeah.
To be fair, we did decide to just say fuck it and play stick fight for an hour.
Exactly. Don't blame me.
And I may or may not drag them into it after this. Uh-huh. Is this a new FNAF ambience? Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Right then.
Central.
Anyway,
Elf.
you haven't answered my question. What have you been up to?
Eat food.
No, not in the last 5 minutes. I mean, like the last month.
Ice storm. Cut thumb. Work plane. Yippee.
Can you go
There.
into more than
Happy.
kindergarten detail?
Well, you see, we got an extra 300 in, or I'm gonna get a fucking right in that at some point. We got broke shit everywhere. Had an ice storm. Surprise power didn't go out here. Outdoor cats brought inside. Plain and simple. And that's been pretty much my month.
So painful.
Just a bit. I can't bend my left thumb. At least not without excruciating pain.
Oh yeah. Speaking of pain, my My January hasn't been off to a great start either. I've literally like 2 weeks into my new job position, I I fell off the fucking train. Well, I shouldn't say fell, but I stepped off the train wrong, and I from about a foot up, I landed on my ankle sideways and sprained it pretty bad. And
Mm.
I kid you not, like I'm surprised I was able to get the rest of my work done after that, because I was up and around for at least another hour after that, even though it hurt like hell initially. It was fine for a while, but by the end of the night, I could not fucking walk on it. I had to hop around. So I was in excruciating pain for a couple of days, but thankfully that's since healed and everything's fine now. But I've also been going through some mental pain because this job is just being a pain in my ass right now. It's not. I'm enjoying it, but it's not as hard as what I had to do before. But one, I hate working at night, and I'm still getting used to that. And two, it's wintertime, and I don't like the snow.
Ha.
More
And they
snow.
haven't taught me how to use the fucking snowplow. And I also don't think we're supposed to use it. But the people that are supposed to like plow the snow don't fucking do it, and when they do a shit job. So that makes us have to do it. And yeah, I'm also literally the only person working there on the weekend. So I have to do all this shit alone.
Mm.
While also being waited on by other people who need to have me do my job first before they can do theirs. So a lot of shit. But
Yeah.
I mean, apart from switching to a 410 schedule to a 5/8 schedule, I mean, like it's not that bad. It's a significantly less work to do, and I mean, like I get to stay inside whenever I'm not working, so it's nice and warm in there. Cause it's been getting down into the low 30s a lot recently. There's one night I was working out in 19-degree weather. Not fun. So for those of you who say you like
Mm.
snow, I envy you because I don't know how. Snow
I can
is
tell you how.
how. Please do tell me. How is snow
We were
amazing?
born in it. Well,
Fair.
most of the time, whenever it first falls, it's nice and floofy. And then it gets slushy, and then it becomes ice, and then you're just sad. But the snow itself is good.
The worst part for me is driving in it, and I hate driving in the
Ah,
snow
that's
so much because my truck is very prone to slipping because it's a pickup and it's extremely light in the back. And no, don't tell me that putting stuff in the back of the truck helps because it does not help my truck. It's so light. I have a 2004 Tacoma. Those things are light as shit.
solution.
It's
Get
also
heavier truck.
I do not I barely have $2,000 right now. No, actually I just paid my bill, so I have like $400. I cannot afford a truck.
Get heavier. Get heavier truck. Trade in old one.
I am not trading in that thing until it's I'm I'm using that thing until it has to go to the fucking scrapyard.
Then you'll get like $2 out of it. Better have money for a new truck.
What do you think I'm trying to do? It's called America is fucking over everybody and making things super expensive.
Say hello to politics and glorious businesses. They only see the green.
I think the only thing I've seen that dropped in price is crab legs at King Supers.
That is the
But
most.
also they added bigger boxes with more crab legs.
Also,
That is like the only thing I saw.
unrelated, but whoever's spamming emojis or like the reaction emojis, keep doing it. It's funny because they're
The funny.
they just for some reason they take forever to disappear on OBS, so they just keep piling
Oh.
up. But yeah, no, even like gas prices haven't fucking gone down. It's been 2 years.
hmm
Anyway, I'm done ranting. And man, what have you been up to?
I started my new semester of school.
This is your last one, right?
Cringe.
Awesome. No, I need one more year.
Oh,
Ah.
so you're
But
junior?
whatever 11th is.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
junior.
junior.
Oh.
I don't know why, but
And
I thought
so
you were a
far I've
senior.
only failed one class.
Remember, bully the freshman.
I don't want to bully the freshman. I want to bully this one kid because I hate him.
Mm.
Just imagine that one
He,
kid is now watching. He's like, God damn
he,
it!
I knew
nah,
he hated me for a reason.
yeah, he's stupid. Honestly, he's beyond stupid, and I hate him for it because he thinks he's all high and mighty, but he's absolutely stupid because he fails all of his classes.
Mm.
We were looking at our classes, I think, on Thursday, and I just happened to look over, and like I'm looking at mine. Mine are all green except one. One of them is red because I failed one class. My friend next to me, he's great at school. He has all green, all across the board, all passing, all good. I look at the freaking dumbass in front of me. Half of his is red.
Ah.
How are you going to freaking graduate? I hope you stay a senior for 2 years.
Oh dear.
Because he bullied me back in the days. Middle school and under.
Oh yeah. I gotcha. Well, don't return anything to him.
Yeah, so I'm not gonna do shit for him.
You're gonna be a prick. You gonna just say, fuck you.
Yeah, I've gotten to
Fuck
that
you.
point where, like, I'm not afraid to talk back to somebody anymore. If someone's pissing me
Yeah,
off, I will let them know that they're pissing me off. I do not care.
Yeah.
yeah, like I'm pretty chill when it comes to my previous enemies, but if they want to freaking fuck around, they're about to find out. Cause this one kid was like an inch, like not even a centimeter away from getting his ass beat on the ground, cause he would not leave me alone.
Like, I'm literally like
I've
one
had
of
that.
and I'm not just saying this because it's me. A lot of people tell me this. I'm literally one of the nicest people around. But when you get on my
Yeah.
bad side, I completely 180 and become one of the worst people you have ever known. I am not one to take people's bullshit very lightly. I like if you do something and I don't like it, I will let you know, and I will let you know exactly how I feel. I won't be like, hey, can you like not do this? I will be like, you need to fucking stop it, or I will beat your ass.
Basically, what I told that guy,
Yeah,
and then he proceeded to piss me off.
it's okay. Here, have a
It's
metal
like,
pipe.
okay, yes,
You
I
want
will beat the
metal
shit
pipe?
out of him
Next
with
thing
it.
you know, you're the metal pipe.
Metal pipe. Damn.
Got him.
Would you like louder metal pipe?
Yes, I'm gonna
Just
beat
a-
it.
Ow! My ears hurt from that.
Even louder?
No.
That's perfect.
All right. Brando, not okay.
Yes.
You
Don't-
probably made
Don't.
everyone ears hurt.
Yeah, don't do that without a warning next time, please. It's one thing when we're in a call on our own, but when we're on the podcast, please, we don't need to blow people's ears
I
out.
said louder.
Did you? Because I
Their
didn't
ears will be
hear it.
fine. Yeah, I asked louder,
Oh.
and then I
Emmett
did
said
it.
no.
I still do it.
All right. Well,
I am the
let's get
gremlin. You should
this
do
tier
it
list
now.
started. I'm gonna pop it up on the stream here, and then I'm gonna share it with you guys.
Engineer, I'm engineering my fucking limit.
Engineer. Yeah, I'm engineering my fucking limit. Please tell me
I
to share.
have it.
Okay. Oh, well, that's the wrong screen. Whoops.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me try.
Ah,
That is it.
that is OBS.
Yes, there we go. Okay. All right.
No.
So, we've got a tier list of a bunch of Steam games. I did not make this tier list. So there's gonna be a decent amount of games that none of us have played. As a matter of fact,
Oh yeah.
I thought there was a never have played row here, but I guess not.
There
Can you
was
make
one.
one?
You removed it.
I did. I didn't fucking notice. All right, there you go. So a lot of these are games we have not played, but I did go through the effort of putting in a whole bunch of games that we have in our libraries, just so it's not a bunch of never played. So we've got, I want to say, about 400 plus games here. So we're gonna be here a little while,
to get through.
but we'll try to keep it under 2 hours. I don't think it's gonna take that long because a lot of these, again, we have never played. So, how do you want to do this? Do you want to just randomly pick one that catches your eye, or just go from top to bottom?
I just go top to bottom.
All right, in that case, let's start with Counter-Strike. I believe this is just OG Counter-Strike.
Yeah, the regular.
I have never, well,
Looks like
actually,
it.
I did play it once, and I didn't play it for very long, because I'm not the biggest fan of Counter-Strike's just player base. They're very toxic from what I've seen. And when I say toxic,
Yours
I don't
truly.
mean I don't necessarily mean the type of toxic you think of, like they're all immature. I more mean they're competitively toxic. They take things a little too seriously in Counter-Strike. But I do think that Counter-Strike is a very innovative game for the time it came out. And it's held up very well. It came out what, like 2000 fuck. When was it?
I know CS:GO was like 2013. CS Source I think was like 2008.
Yeah, CS:GO is amazing. I have not.
That's the one I remember.
I'm pretty sure this is actually. I think this is actually CS:GO right here. I don't think this is OG. But either or, just Counter
That's
Strike in
cool.
general is a pretty big game for the FPS genre. Even though I haven't really played it other than that one time. I do think it's a good game because of what's like what's come out of it and like the popularity of the game and how well it's held up. So if I had to rank it, I'd give it a C, sort of as a middle ground because I personally don't like it, but it's a good game for what it is. That's my opinion on it.
I played a lot of CS. Let me actually check how many hours do I got in it. Don't have it installed at the moment. Let's find you. I think I have my favorite. There it is. I only have 37. Thought I had more. Fucking hell. I should play it more. But I played it during the good old CS:GO days, and I do agree the community is a bit toxic. But if you're good at not letting things get under your skin, it's fucking fun. It's real fun. I'd recommend it.
I apologize, by
If
the
I had
way,
to
if
give a rating,
OBS
I'd
is
probably
having
go
a
C or
seizure
C.
right now. I don't think it's very happy with me sharing two screens at the same time.
It's angry.
Yeah,
AKA your CPU is like, what are you doing to me?
yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. Enjoys a laptop.
What about you, MN?
I think it's pretty alright. The main issue I have is the gun physics are kind of stupid.
Ah, yeah.
You shoot in one direction and the bullet does a 180 and goes behind you or some shit. It's like, what?
Yeah, where the bullets will literally, when you
Yep.
got, a full burst, they'll just go up.
I'm
They won't go
also
where the barrel is, they'll just go up.
I also
Like, if
forgot
you're
to
holding a
mention.
gun correctly... Go ahead.
I'm sorry. I was just gonna say I forgot to mention it's also spawned some great memes. So I'm gonna bump it up to
Oh,
a
yeah.
C actually. Door stuck. My favorite's door stuck, and the one video where he's like, I think he's playing against bots, and then he like hides a C4, and then they all just start going, "Where's the bomb? Where's the bomb? Where's the bomb? Where's the bomb?"
I understood none of that. All I understood was where's the bomb. Everything before that was laggy, garbled.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's a little laggy.
yeah. I don't think the stream's very happy with me right now. But oh
Nah.
well. I'm not gonna stop the fucking podcast for it. What I was saying was,
It'll be fine.
my favorite memes that have come from Counter Strike are door stuck and this one video where a guy's playing against bots and he hides a bomb, and then they try to look for it, and then they all gather up around this barrel and go, "Where's the bomb? Where's the bomb? Where's the bomb? Where's the bomb?"
Oh dear.
Okay, can one of you check the podcast
Good
though, just to
time.
make sure it's not completely dying?
Sure.
Because I might have to have you just watch it through the stream if it's being that laggy.
Yeah, we might have to.
Is it?
Alright, that sounds fine.
It sounds alright.
Yeah, it sounds fine.
Yeah, it's just Discord is
Discord's
unhappy.
angry.
Okay. All right. So I'm putting it at a B. Do we want to put it higher or lower, or are we happy with B?
B's fine by my book.
Okay.
Not the
Dota.
greatest out there, but pretty
I
good.
have never played.
Neither have I.
Wait. What is
Dota.
it?
It's Dota, or it might be Dota 2.
DOTA.
Hold on, let me open Steam.
You do not have it, I'm pretty sure.
Dota. Yeah, I do not.
Okay, then never played.
Never played.
Destiny 2.
Hold on.
Never played.
Pretty sure.
Never played it. Haven't seen any content on it.
Yeah, if you've seen content
let's-
on it, and you have a strong enough opinion about it, we can still rank it. It doesn't have to go and never played.
I've played it, but I don't remember it, so probably never play.
Okay.
F tier.
If you don't remember it, then it probably
Not
just
good
goes in
enough
F tier.
experience to remember.
No, we'll just say it never played, because that's unfair to the people who have played it. Apex Legends,
Yeah,
never
I
played it,
barely
and
play.
I honestly think it was overrated.
Yeah, I've played it, but it's just full of sweaty people. It's the basic gist. So good luck, because you're gonna die, because it doesn't help you with balancing.
So F tier
Yeah.
is what we're saying.
Basically, and it's mainly because their balancing system is out the window.
Yeah. Lost Ark, never played, never heard.
Never played.
Yeah, same.
Never heard of it.
All right, here we're gonna be on this one for a while. Team Fortress 2.
Yes.
If you
Yes.
have been around since one of our early episodes, you'll remember that I said TF2 was my #1 favorite game at the time. Because of the current state of TF2 and how Valve literally does not give a shit about their player base, I'm going to have to put it in a B tier or a C tier. Don't get me wrong, I
Yeah.
love TF2, but I've felt like not only me, but the entire TF2 community, especially the TF2 YouTubers, have been stabbed in the back by Valve because that entire Save TF2 movement that got something out of them it ended up being a complete fucking lie. And there's a video by Interstellus that goes into pretty much very good, I mean, it's a rant video, but he has very good reasonings for everything that he talks about. TF2 is a great game, and it's not okay to leave fucking microtransactions on a game that you're not gonna fucking update to make it playable so that there are not bots constantly ruining every casual or competitive server that it is in the game. And just saying go to a community server is not the way to fix it. I also heard that the item servers on TF2 a couple weeks ago were down for almost 40 hours, which has never happened before, and that only goes to show that Valve literally does not give a shit about TF2, and they're only doing the bare minimum to keep it running just because it's still earning them money. That is sad. And again, I love TF2. If you follow me over on Twitch, you know that me and MN and even I think Rando at one point, we've all played TF2 a lot. Me and MN would play it almost every day for in the beginning of 2023 and end of 2022 even. It's really fun. But because of how horrible Valve is treating the game right now, I can't give it anything higher than a B. So that's where I stand.
I don't have a lot of hours in TF2, but I did enjoy it.
Yeah.
He also
Don't
somehow
have,
managed to
you know,
fucking
super
headshot
duper
me while
strong
rocket
terminology,
jumping.
man.
Get
Headshot
sniped,
you.
bro.
And
but like, yeah, if
complete
TF2
fucking luck that one.
or if Valve fixed TF2, I don't even care about updates. I don't need new weapons. I don't need new cosmetics. I just want the game to be playable without bots. If they just did that, I would put it at S tier. But because they haven't, I just can't. So, MN, do you have anything to say on it?
No, just A B tier. And also, I would suggest closing the
The
Discord stream because yeah, it's just gonna be easier through YouTube
Okay.
because you are dying
Okay.
even if it is delayed.
All right.
It's just delays the placement.
Yeah, now it's so much better. It's all green now.
Yeah.
And it goes to
Yeah.
black.
Yippee!
Yippee.
Man.
But yeah, no. I would put TF2 above Counter-Strike for sure cuz I enjoy it a lot more than Counter-Strike. And while TF2 has a pretty toxic player base, there are it does get overshadowed by how how the or like by the nicer players. When I think of TF2 players, I usually think of friendlies.
Yeah.
Anyway, moving on. Rust. I've played it a couple times a
Never played
very
it.
long time ago, and I wasn't a huge fan of it, but that's just because survival type games aren't my cup of tea most of the time.
Okay. So Rust is there's a couple different playstyles. There's the because I think I've played it more than any of you guys.
I haven't. So you definitely got more hours than
Yeah,
I
me.
no, you're the Rust guy
that
here.
is that. Yeah, I have 350 hours. So it is fun, but you have to find the right server. That is the big thing. Is you have to find this the server that you want. It's like going to Subway. You got to figure out what you want. Because if you pick a bad server and it's late in the wipe, F tier. But if you find a good server that suits what you like to play as, like B/C tier.
So I
In
guess
my opinion, at
I
least.
guess we can say C tier, like mid low C tier, so as a middle ground, because that's I always see C tier as the middle ground of anything when we're not sure or if we don't all have an opinion on
Yeah.
it. So I'd go with C.
Yeah.
All right, I don't know what this one is. The picture is too
It's,
small. All I know is that it's Call of
it's
Duty something.
Call of
yeah.
Duty Modern Warfare. Modern Warfare 2, actually.
Yeah, haven't played that.
Haven't played it either.
I haven't played it.
Is this
There's a
PlayerUnknown's
lot coming up that I
Battlegrounds?
haven't played.
I can't tell. It's really
Never
small.
played it.
I played the mobile
Yeah, it's
version.
PUBG.
I haven't played it at all.
I played the mobile version and I fucking hated it because of how overly competitive people are on it. And
Yeah.
also, one thing that gets me angry in games is when people have the ability to steal your stuff. I'm not a fan of that, so I'm sorry, but F tier. Also, too many ads when I played it.
Give me your goodies. I need them.
I don't know what this
Money.
is, and it's also cut off.
Money. That's like Simucar. It's the sim games. I don't fucking know. I don't play those.
Simulacra. Don't know what that is.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't.
These are all
same.
like Okay. All right.
All the
Stanley
single games
Parable.
can. I don't.
I have not played Stanley
Um,
Parable, but
Never.
I've heard a lot of
I've
good things
watched
about it.
videos.
Actually,
Yeah,
I have played the first one, and I enjoyed it.
I've watched videos, and it's you just make choices. Is the basic gist, it seems.
You make choices, and you give the middle finger to the narrator. That's what you do in both games. Quite enjoyable.
What would you say it is then?
Honestly, I'd probably go B or C. Because it's not my favorite, but you can get some enjoyment out of it.
I'd say C, just since two of us haven't played it. Is this the same one, the deluxe version?
Deluxe adds in some new features,
So I guess
aka known as you get the whole.
you get the what now?
You get the whole. That was my favorite mug. Now it's in the hole.
Oh. So I guess I could put that above. Well, no, I'm not gonna put it above the OG.
Nah.
But yeah, okay. Moving on, Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. S for me.
No.
Not an S, actually.
No.
I just remembered what they did
Like,
recently. A. For what it is, not for not what it was, not what it is. I'm giving it an A. What it was
What
was
it
a really
was, I
good flight
enjoyed.
simulator. What it is a broken piece of shit.
Yeah. Fun fact: I had tried to get Microsoft Flight Sim reinstalled because I, purged it for space. And when I went to log into my Xbox, it wouldn't let me log in. I spent probably, like 10 hours trying to troubleshoot that shit just to find out that the game was rendering on a 4K monitor when I have a 1080p monitor. So the Xbox login was inside my taskbar. So I had to move my taskbar around for me to be able to click the login. Pain. And that actually pissed me off to the point where I haven't touched it since that. I hate what they've done with the game and the fact that they've abandoned it to make a new franchise, like a new game for this year. Hurts my soul.
I
Hurts
know
my
it's on
soul a
this
lot.
list, and I'll talk to it later. But it's literally the same thing that Train Simulator does. They just rebrand it every year,
Yeah.
even though it's the same game.
Yeah.
For what it was, I want to say A tier, but for what it is, I'm gonna have to say low C or high D.
For what it's turned into, I'd go D tier.
Cause it's still
I loved it to bits, but it just
if
hurts my soul.
if I had to say like I would rather play Flight Simulator 2020 over any other flight simulator because of how beautiful it is, and the graphics are really well really well done. But what the game has turned into is just sad.
Yeah.
Anyway, moving on. I don't know what this is. I cannot read it. Oh, it's a Yu-Gi-Oh
Star
game.
Duel.
I have not played that.
Never heard of it.
Yeah, I haven't played it either.
Half-Life.
No idea.
Okay. I don't understand the difference.
The whole Half-Life series.
I don't understand the difference between Half-Life and Half-Life Source. What's the difference between them?
I think Half-Life Source is like the OG Half-Life.
Oh yeah.
Okay, I'm just gonna
Wait,
say they're the
hold
same
on.
thing, because they are just the same game, from what I know at least.
Half-Life Source, I think, is actually like the multiplayer version where you could do like a team deathmatch and stuff.
Oh yeah, it is.
Well, no, Half-Life Deathmatch
Yeah.
is its own game. Or is that like
Well,
combining them?
It might have
Half-Life
been a part of
Source. Half-Life Source has like own bunch of game modes and stuff
Oh, okay.
in it.
Well,
Because
let's
I watched a
just
YouTuber play it.
let's just go based off of, they surprisingly have blue shift but not opposing force in here, by the way. Um uh Going based off of just Half-Life the game, S tier. I just
Yeah.
recently beat Half-Life again
Never
for like the
played it, but
third
it's
time, and it is a really good game. I love the story. I love the old like that when you play old games like with old graphics and old like that like it has that kind of like just nostalgia feeling because of how old it is. That's what I get from playing Half-Life, even though it came out before I was born. And it just I honestly hate parts of this game because they're very difficult for me, but playing it is enjoyable. And I like honestly, I think people are going to hate on me for this, but I think OG Half-Life is better than Half-Life 2. Maybe not graphics wise, but I think it's better.
Yeah,
better in overall story and
I have
gameplay.
no input because I've only really watched videos. And it's
Yeah.
mostly the one guy that just breaks the sound barrier and speed runs the game.
Oh,
For me, it's all
Half-Life
the
2 and
lore.
S are Riot.
I crave the lore.
Hello, Chris. How are you doing? That is my brother, by the way, if you two don't know.
Ah,
Ah.
He also does
nice.
tier lists on his channel. They are really entertaining to watch as well as the regular podcast. He is the reason that I have started this podcast in the first place, actually. Um, so thank you for that. And while you're not going to be disappointed, don't worry. Um, because I am going to
I
put
put Half-Life
Half-Life
2.
2 and S as well, just under Half-Life 1. Half-Life 2 is, again, really good story, really, really good gameplay. I just can't stop thinking about Gmod, though, when I play it. It's
Yeah.
just, for me, I didn't enjoy Half-Life 2 as much as I enjoyed Half-Life 1. And I don't know if
Time
that's
for
just
the big
I
boy.
don't know if that's just because of like just the game itself or like how the graphics look better or something. I don't know. Just for some reason I don't like it as much as OG Half-Life.
I'm gonna call it base. I
Uh
don't know. I never played either of them.
No, I've played none of them, so
well, are
I'm
you
just
okay
kind of
with me
here.
keeping them in in Half-Life in S tier then?
Yeah, sure. Dug it. I mean, I've seen, good stuff on it. I've mainly just read up and watched about the lore. So I don't really know it from the gameplay side, but the story side is real good. The story.
All right,
The
let me get
story.
the Half-Life death matches out of the way. Fucking hate them. If you want to fight people using the Source engine, just go to Gary's mod.
Gmod. Or Counter Strike.
Or yeah, because I mean,
Pretty sure
again,
CS runs off the source
I am
engine.
not a fan of games where people are unreasonably competitive to the point where it's just not fun. And when I played through Half-Life
Yeah.
Deathmatch and Half-Life 2 Deathmatch, that's the only feeling I got. I did not enjoy them whatsoever.
Hmm.
So for me, I'm putting them in F tier, but if you guys have played them and you have a different opinion, then please do tell.
Never played it.
Yeah, never played them.
All right. We're gonna have to
You'll
speed
go
things
in
up
F
just a little
value.
bit here. Otherwise, we're gonna have to do a part 2 of this.
I need to watch more Stephen He.
Half-Life Episode 1
Yes.
and Episode 2. I I'd stick them in A tier. They're great. I just, again, still don't enjoy them as much as the OG Half-Life and just Half-Life 2.
Yeah.
And also, I feel like they could have just made them into like one whole game instead of splitting them off into two separate games you have to buy. So I'm
Yeah.
gonna stick them in A tier and leave it at that. Now, since Opposing Force is not in here, I'm just gonna say that this here is both Blue Shift and Opposing Force. Have you two played? You two haven't played those either, right?
Nope.
Okay, do you
Yeah,
know
I
what they
haven't played.
are?
Nope.
They are pretty much Half-Life 1, except you're playing as a different character. So it's basically you're going through the Resonance Cascade, but as different characters. Opposing Force you're playing as one of the soldiers, and Blue Shift you're playing as one of the guards. I think Barney is who you're playing as. I'd stick them in high A tier because they're not as fun, or I shouldn't say as fun. They're very fun. They're not as good as, again, OG Half-Life. Great story, but if I had to pick between Half-Life and one of these two, I would rather pick OG Half-Life. So there's Half-Life. Gary's Mod, if you know us, do you even need to know or do you even need to ask where we're gonna put this? High S tier.
F tier.
Damn.
Yeah.
We played Gary's
Fuck
Mod.
Jerry Mod.
Okay.
Not
Jerry.
Jerry Mod. It's off-brand G Mod.
I just want you to know.
It's J Mod. Oh no.
As of this podcast, I have 3,396.4 hours on Gary's Mod.
1,755.3.
I have 1,500.
This is one of our all-time favorites, I'd imagine. Like between the three of us, Gary's Mod is just too fun. You can do literally anything.
It's basically walking into Subway and you have the whole kitchen to yourself.
It is mainly due to
you can walk into
No
a
employees.
Subway, put a bunch of bombs down, kill a bunch of people, and then turn into a dog. Makes sense for Gary's Mod.
Exactly.
Okay.
Another thing for Gmod is we can do all this shit thanks to the great fucking people that do all the mods for it.
Yeah, the
If
workshop.
if we didn't have all those people that do mods, yeah, if we didn't have them, Gmod would not be where it is. Gmod would not exist as we know it.
Yeah.
Hello, Flippo.
Yes, hello, Flippo. Okay, moving forward.
Filippo.
I don't know what this game is.
Yeah, I've never played.
Don't know what this is. Geometry Dash. I've played it before.
Geometry.
I don't like it.
It's a fun game just to... I kind of like it. It's a fun game just kind of to play while you're just sitting, doing nothing. Like, it's not really fun, but it's just something to entertain you while you're just on the bus or whatever.
Okay, so would you say D tier then?
So it's just D tier, like a low D tier. It's just something to entertain you.
There's no way it's going above Flight Simulator.
Yeah, hell no. I may hate Flight Sim's gut at the moment, but it's not going above it.
We did say hello to you. But we'll say it again. Hello.
They beg to differ.
Cooking Simulator.
Welcome. I've seen videos, and it's just you have a kitchen and no one's monitoring you.
Time to put glass in this guy's salad. Ignore the crunch.
Exactly. You just kind of have a kitchen and you can do whatever. And that's about it. You just have a kitchen that you don't have to clean afterwards.
So it's pretty much like Surgeon Simulator, but for cooking.
Yeah,
Yeah.
from my understanding of it.
Gotcha. Cookie Clicker. Never played it, but I hate it
Never
so much
played
that
it.
it's
I
going to
mean,
death.
yeah, it's one of those. It gets
One
really
brain
boring
cell game.
very
It's
quickly.
one of those games I don't understand how people enjoy it.
Yeah. Gets extremely boring very quickly.
I don't know what this is.
I can't see it on the stream yet.
Oh, whoops.
Yeah.
I forget that OBS cuts off like half of the screen. Whatever this is.
Yeah. Hold on. Let it catch up.
We're getting there.
Come on, you can do it.
It's one-armed
Hey, the armed.
something.
Oh,
Okay,
one
never
armed.
mind.
Oh, fucking no, never heard of it.
I have no clue.
Okay.
Never played
me
it.
neither.
Dude,
The
Every
next
single
four I've never
GTA,
played.
I've never played.
Next 5.
I've played the
Actually, next.
first
Yeah,
on mobile.
Was it good?
The next 5 I've never played.
I played the first one and it was aight. It's basically low poly GTA. That's the best way I can describe it.
So, how about we put in D for dude? Since you played it.
Yeah, that'll work.
And then Dude
Yeah,
Stop.
but that
I've
was
heard
like,
about this, but I have
yeah.
not played it. I also don't know what it
I've
is.
seen a video about it, and that's it.
Yeah.
You just annoy the person that
Narrator.
speaks. Yeah, narrator.
Now,
And
you can do
that's
that in real
that's
life.
the game.
Oh, so it's pretty much like the similar premise of like there is no game.
Oh. I see. Terraria. I have never played it, don't intend on playing it, but a lot of people seem to like it.
Yeah.
Rando,
Yeah,
I
I've
think
played
you
never
it.
played
played it.
Yeah, I played it like 5 years ago.
What
Didn't
do
really
you-
get into it, but it's
It just feels like a Minecraft
2D
2D game,
Minecraft, yeah.
like 2D Minecraft almost.
it is different from Minecraft.
And people are gonna if anyone's ever watched this, they're gonna get pissed off at me because I said that. I know this,
Yeah, I know they
but
are.
too damn mad. My opinion.
Where would we put it then?
Yeah,
Because
I
Like,
probably like
kind of
high
not.
F tier.
Yeah,
That's how I
F
do
or
it.
not really played. Never played.
never played.
One of the two.
All right.
Because yeah, never played would be
Subnautica. I think I put this.
I love the
twice.
hell out of that game.
Yeah, I put Subnautica on here twice. Whoops.
No, there's Subnautica and then Subnautica Below Zero.
Yeah, no. Subnautica 1 and
Unless
Subnautica
you have
1
put
are
it
both
twice.
on here.
Oh,
We're gonna rate them twice.
Alright, so I've never played it. I know MN loves this game, though.
Yes, It doesn't say I've played it very much on Steam, but Steam is just lying because I've completed the game like 3 times.
Oh,
And I love just playing in survival and building giant bases.
as you do.
Where would you
These
say
huge
Subnautica
bases
goes?
just hot. That's like a A and B tier type game.
Damn.
Like I love Subnautica.
Where would you put it? High B? Or...
Like underneath Team Fortress 2, but still above Counter-Strike.
Okay.
That's where I would put it.
We're just gonna forget that this Subnautica's here, because I can't get rid of it. Five Nights at Freddy's 1.
Never played.
I've played it. I've beaten it.
But
I'd say
it's
it's...
funny.
I'd say the game itself is a B tier. It's 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 good to play, especially if you're into horror games. But the fan base and uh the fact that it's significantly difficult, it kind of ruins it a bit for me. But I mean, it's still enjoyable, so I'd give it a B, but it's going below Counter-Strike.
Yeah.
Five Nights at
Fair
Freddy's
enough.
2.
Never played it.
I've never played any of the Five Nights things.
Okay. I
The only
never
one I
beat.
played was the fourth.
I'm saying all this before I end up doing the freaking marathon once I finish Amnesia, but I've never finished Five Nights at Freddy's 2, and that's just because it's way too fucking hard. There are too many things to be looking out
You
for,
got it.
and like it's very unforgiving. But it is still a decent game. So I'm gonna put it I'm gonna put it below the original. FNAF 3, not that scary. And just kind of annoying. It just takes like
Never played
everything
it.
that was scary. Yes, I know. It takes everything that was scary from the first two and it just removes it. So I'm gonna have to say, go hang out with Dude Simulator. Anyway, apparently Five Nights at Freddy's 4 doesn't get to exist here, so.
No. The only one
I
I've
don't know
actually
what
played.
this is. Does that say Ultimate Chicken Horse?
What?
The Ultimate
Oh.
Chicken. Huh?
This
Yes, that
James
is.
Kitchen.
I think I've heard of it, but I've never played
I've
it.
never played
Yeah, I've
that.
never played it.
I don't know what this is either next to it, so Ultimate Fishing.
Ultimate
Huh. Don't know
Fishing
why anyone would
game.
want to play a
Oh.
fishing
Never
game.
played
Just play Twilight
Maybe.
Yeah,
Princess if you want to go fishing. It has fishing in it, but it's a better game.
I'm gonna play
Untitled
Sea
Goose
of
Game.
Thieves if I want to fish.
I'm gonna have to give this either
I've
a
never
high
played
A
it.
or a low S. Because
Never
Untitled
played it.
Goose Game is just it brings out the chaos in me. You literally just get to steal shit and fuck around with people.
It's be a dickhead as a game, and I love it.
Pretty much. I'm gonna give it a high A. Because it's just
Okay.
it's so fun to mess around in sometimes. And I've gone back and played through it at least 3 or 4 times. Lunch Lady. Dear God, you're horrifying. I've never played this though.
Yeah, I've never played it.
Never heard of it either.
Damn.
My Singing Monsters. I've seen shorts on this one, but I've never played it.
I played it when I was younger, and I mean like 2016. This was ages ago. It was.
I haven't played any of these games until I get to BeamNG Drive.
Oh. Alright, then we'll just put in never played for both of these. Baldi's Basics. I've never played remastered version.
Never played it.
I did play the original Baldi's Basics though, and it was enjoyable, but again, it's too fucking hard. Once you get to like 5 notebooks or whatever, it becomes near impossible to deal with. And it just turns into a rage game. And I hate horror games that make you rage, because it's just not fun. So I'm going to put it in a low C. Well, I'd say middle C, but I can't put it above Rust. Anyway, moving on. I don't know what the fuck this is, so it's going there. Now to something that we have all played, Beam and G. Rando, take it away.
Beam. I fucking love Beam.
Yeah,
If it
Beam
actually
is
counted,
really fun.
if it actually counted all my Beam MP time, I'd probably have close to 4,000 hours in the game.
Yeah, Beam is
I-
really fun.
If you remember from that episode I mentioned where we talked about our favorite games, this is, and still is, I'm pretty sure, Rando's favorite game.
Yes, I have spent too much time learning tracks, tuning cars. You can do whatever the fuck you want with vehicles. People mainly see it as a crashing game, which, understandable. That was the highlight of it for the past fuck until like 2020. And then they started working on the actual physics for like the tires. But man, it's a good game. I love it.
We're at 3 o'clock, but I say we're going to keep going. Any objections? I feel it's only
no
fair to make
objections.
a longer episode since I made people wait 20 days of this month.
Yeah, and we may have to pick this up
Yeah,
on our next podcast.
Yeah, I'm thinking about it. We might pick it up on the next one. Which will be like in
Because
2
there
There are still
well,
over
isn't
100
there like
games.
500 games?
Over
Yeah,
400. But
there's-
a lot of these, until we get to
Yeah.
about, where is it? Until we get to about, like right here where Derail Valley is, these are all like games that were already on here that I didn't add.
Yeah.
But yeah, Beam is really fun, and I mean, the best part is that it's still very playable, like for people without like
It's
a
playable and
racing
it's-
wheel. And it's fun to
It's
fuck around
playable
in,
and
and
really.
yeah. But I
I
can't
mean,
put
honestly,
it...
this game
You first.
is honestly like AAA quality. So you'd expect to go for like $70. It's going for 25. It's fucking brother.
Yeah, but I can't put
I'd
it above
recommend everyone
Gary's
buy
mod.
this game.
It's going in S
Gary's
tier,
mod is
but it
just
can't go above Gary's mod.
Yeah.
Honestly, I don't think there's much that could go above Gary's mod in this list, but we'll see.
Yeah.
Next game is Subnautica Below Zero. MN, you're the only one that's played this, I think.
Yeah, and it's cool, but it kind of let me down. Basically they copied Subnautica, pasted it, and then dropped the temperature. That's the
best
it's-
explanation I've
it's-
heard about this game.
like, and then they removed like the big freaking ship that the big sub you can get, which made me sad. It's like, it's basically they just copied, pasted, dropped the temperature.
So,
yeah,
would
it's
you
a
put-
good, but it's kind of just a copy paste of
So
it.
would
It's
you
like a
wanna put
C.
it- okay, would you want to put it high C, or like where would you want to put this?
I'll put it above Rust,
Okay,
but I'm not sure above the Stanley Parable.
all right. B Simulator.
'Cause
Never
it's
played it.
like-
Why would you want to be a B?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've never
Okay.
played that one.
I don't think we're gonna have many arguments from this, but GTA 5 is going in S tier.
Kind of.
The main thing I know about GTA is the story. I haven't played it.
The story mode is pretty good. Multiplayer, you have to worry about hackers.
You see, the
Hackers
thing
and
that's
people on the
where
oppressive-
No, not even really hackers, just script kiddies.
that's where I bring in the argument of just do closed sessions.
Yeah, and it's nice doing
'Cause
that,
you can
but
still do
especially if
pretty much everything that you can, except for
Yeah.
like, 2 or more player missions. Well, I mean, unless you have friends to play with. by just playing in a
Yeah, it's
single player
just the thing
server.
is, yeah, the thing is the only reason why they allowed the single player stuff, the single player multiplayer, is because the hackers, the script kiddies showed up,
So that's why
and
they
they
don't
didn't
have
want to
it in
deal
Red
with
Dead,
it.
huh?
Yeah,
Well,
and then they just kind of dropped Red Dead. They made it, and it's like, cool. We're not gonna work on the multiplayer anymore. Goodbye.
yeah. I'm
Okay.
not,
Like, you
because
had
of this
great
reason,
potential here.
I'm not gonna put it above Beam, but I mean, it's still, considering how long ago it came
It's
out and how popular it
fun.
still is,
Yeah.
it's really fun. And personally, I wouldn't be surprised if GTA 5 still ends up being better than GTA 6 will be.
Yeah, it's quite possible.
Red Dead Redemption 2. I wanted to like this game.
Story mode.
Story
Yeah,
mode, I
story
have
mode
not
is
played
really
through
nice.
it much yet, and I plan on doing that
I
eventually.
I played I played through the whole story mode. Sad. I hate the ending because it makes me sad. But anyways, the the story mode is fantastic. Multiplayer, they just kind of dropped it.
Yeah, no, I
It's
want
like
to
they
like
took a
this
wrench
game.
to it, tightened like 3 bolts, and threw the wrench away.
I want to like this game, and
Like,
I have not
Yeah.
played through much of story mode yet. I will at some point. When that's going to be, I don't know, but I plan on it. Um,
Yeah.
but I've played through plenty of multiplayer with MN, and it's just not fun
Yeah, it's
because
yeah.
I this is why I like the idea of having closed multiplayer servers, because I'm tired of getting shot just for walking into a fucking building to do something.
Yeah.
So I have to give this one a B. Because from what I hear and from what Emmett said, great story, but multiplayer sucks.
Yeah.
So what would you say, Emmett? Above Subnautica or below?
Um
Or even below Counter-Strike? I don't know.
um the thing is, for single player, above Subnautica and below TF2. Multiplayer, below Subnautica and probably below Counter Strike, honestly.
Alright. So do we want to put it in between then?
Yeah, we could probably put them in between.
Alright. Dead by Daylight. Did not like it.
Never played.
I haven't played it.
It came out.
F tier it goes.
This is probably just bias from me, but it came out around the same time Friday the 13th the game did, and I feel like they were just trying to be the better version of that, but it failed.
Mm.
I don't. It's not that I hate Dead by Daylight. It's that it's just I don't. I didn't enjoy playing it that much, and I don't like the way the game works. So I played it enough to where I can confidently say that I'm giving it a D tier because I did not enjoy it that much. But I will put it above Geometry Dash. Now, speaking of which, I think I'm gonna at
Oh, I
least
haven't
put Five Nights
played.
at Freddy's 3 above Geometry Dash because at least it's a game.
Yeah. Dude.
I don't know what deep. I think that says Deep Rock. I don't know what that is.
Yeah.
I
Galactic.
I haven't
It's
played any of those games until freaking Car 5.
My brother will probably he he'll be mildly disappointed probably, but I have never played any NBA game in my life.
Yeah,
thereby.
I haven't.
I
Even...
feel like if I got introduced to like a good one by him and like learned how to play it, because I'm not a basketball guy, but I feel like I could get into it to where like if I was asked to play it with somebody, I'd be like, yeah, sure. But I've just never picked up a game like that before. I don't know what this game is. Plate Up.
Yeah,
I
I've never seen it, never played
I
it.
think this is House
think
Flipper.
it's pretty much like a kitchen game.
Yeah,
Yeah,
House
that is
Flipper.
House
I've never
Flipper.
played it, but
I
I've
love
heard
House
about it.
Flipper. It is
Yeah, I've
very
played it.
satisfying to do. It's hold on, let me see. When was the last time I played House Flipper? House Flipper last played March 1st of 2020.
Hmm.
I got about 20
So
hours.
what is
in it.
House Flipper really? Because I don't know.
You buy a house, you fix it up, you do the interior design, you basically make the house your own, and then you sell it.
So it's basically. I got interrupted by a train. Now my life is over. Uh, it's
Ha.
so it's basically building a house and selling it, or like renovating.
Well, it's
a
more like
house.
taking an empty, disgusting husk of a house, ripping all the guts out, putting in new guts, and saying, "Here you go,
All
Brand
right,
better
new
give me the money."
house.
I'll let
Yep.
you guys agree on a rating here since I've never played it. What do you want?
I've never played it. I'm
Oh,
I'm
never
just commenting.
Then Rando.
Again, I'd probably go like low B, high C. That's where I'd go with it.
Okay, then I will. How would you feel about below Counter Strike, above Five Nights at Freddy's?
That'd work with me. Again, I've never played Five Nights.
Okay. I've never played whatever this is. House?
Yeah, I've never played
House
that.
Party? Never
Oh.
I have
played.
no clue.
Um,
Yeah,
No.
never.
what is this one?
Hold on, that's stream catching up.
Oh, Forza Horizon 5.
Forza Horizon 5, yes. I have played it on my brother's Xbox. Yes.
I played it on
It-
the Xbox app.
I've never played
It
it.
is-
before.
It is pretty fun in my opinion.
It
You
is
basically buy a car, tune it up how you want to tune it, and enter races or drive around like a maniac.
Yep.
All right then. Where do you want to put it?
I'd probably put it in A tier, to be honest.
Yeah, it's like an
Do we
A-tier
want to put
game.
it above or below Half-Life?
Probably below Half-Life, because Half-Life just got that story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Hotel renovate. I
This is
never
more
played
of
that.
Yeah,
Never
never
heard of it.
played it. Well, here's the never played section.
Yep.
Yep.
Here's
I'm
the never
assuming.
played
Here we go
section.
again.
Don't know what that
Until
is.
Sons of the Forest, I think.
Yeah, a lot of these. Like I wanted to remove a lot of these, but I
Kind of unable
can't.
to do that.
And I would have just made my own, but the problem is I thought this up last minute when I got home from work at 2 in the morning last night.
Well, you should have, bugged me awake. I would have done it. I would have gotten it all sorted.
I'm not the kind of person to wake
Basket.
someone up unless it's really important. So, anyway, Sons of the Forest. I haven't played it, but I watched MN play a little bit of it, and yeah.
Yeah, it is. It is fun. You can you could do the story, save your son, and do all. Or no, not save this. That's the first one.
That's
Sorry.
the first one.
Either you go off and figure out what the hell happened to the people, or you just build a mansion made out of wood and fight the cannibals with a shotgun.
My preferred cannibal execution method is grenade.
I love that they don't know what the hell you have. Like they'll actually their AI is really advanced, which is really cool. Cause if you shoot one of them, or if they run up and you aim your gun, they don't know what it is. But if you shoot one of them, then they figured out, hey, he's dead. You have weird magical thing that killed him. What the fuck? So literally, you could aim a gun at him, and they'll like flinch. They'll like actually be scared after they learn what it is.
Smart
Which is
AI.
he has a stick. It's a
like
boomstick.
it's scary how smart they are. Like they have, and there's like different clans too. Like there's full on different types of clans,
Wow.
Where would we want to
and
put
it's
this,
like
though?
really advanced. It's a pretty fun game, but I get bored playing it by myself. I would
So,
say,
basically, really fun, but not a lot of replayability.
well, it's yeah, I would say so. Yeah. So maybe a B tier.
Would you
I'm
put it?
thinking.
Would you put it above or below Red Dead?
I would put it below Red Dead because Red Dead has an awesome
Okay,
story.
so below Red Dead, but above Counter-Strike?
Yeah.
Okay. Um, yeah, we're gonna definitely have to part two this, because I have to go to work in like 2 hours
Yeah.
and start getting ready at 4. It's 3:15. So, let's try to smash through a couple of these. There is no game. I haven't played it. I've seen stuff about it,
Yeah, I've never
and
played it.
honestly, I like the concept of the game, but it's like I'm not a fan of games where you play it once and then you never touch it again.
Yeah. I've not played. I've seen people play it, but sort of the same boat as you.
Um,
I want
so
that $30 to last until I'm dead.
I guess I'll put it in never played then.
Yeah.
I don't know what this is.
Stream.
Sorry, yeah.
Num 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 babies.
What?
Don't worry about it. Nom, nom, babies. Oh, it's some form of horror game, and stream went pixely. Okay.
Yeah, so I haven't played
I don't know what that one
until
is. But this one,
I haven't played until Titanfall 2.
Sweet 776 I've played, and it's not great, but it's an okay horror game. It's like one of those random horror games you'd see Markiplier play.
Okay.
I'd have to give it
Hello.
I'd have to
Scary
give it
games.
a mid D tier, because it's not the best, but it was an okay game for me from what I remember.
Yep.
The entire Fears to Fathom series, I'm gonna have I am a pretty big fan. Well, I shouldn't say I'm a big fan, because I haven't played them myself, other than the first one, which was like free or something, I think. But I've watched InSim play them fully, and they are really good. I like them. The style of them is nice. They're actually pretty scary, and they're also entertaining, which I like entertaining horror games, which apparently is hard to come by anymore. So I'm gonna rank the Fears to Fathom series as a whole. Um, I want to say a B tier, above Five Nights at Freddy's. Have you guys played any of these or seen stuff about them?
Nope.
Yeah,
Seen stuff. Played them.
like I said, I haven't played any of them until Titanfall 2.
I haven't played any of them until off the screen.
Uh, I'm just gonna keep one Fears to Fathom up there, since we're
Okay.
not ranking each individual game. All right.
Escape the back.
I am tired of backrooms bullshit, honestly. I think it's severely
But
overrated.
man, you gotta fight the man.
It
You gotta
is.
fight the entity. Come on, man, fight the entity. You'll be. Honestly, never played it.
Yeah, no,
I
I've
don't
never played
track
any of the
that.
backrooms games, and I never will because I do not. The backrooms is not I don't like it. I think it's overrated and it's not that scary. Sorry if you like the backrooms, but I don't. I don't know what this is. I also don't know what this is. Ah, I'm grabbing stuff from random places now. What the fuck?
Oh no.
Yeah, no. Okay, here we go. Is this OG Counter-Strike right here? I don't see any
Is it
tagline.
like CS Source?
No, CS Source is next to it.
Well, all I know is I haven't played any of the other Counter Strikes. I've only played the CS:GO. You can thank Smitty and Swagger for that.
I assume MN you haven't played any of these either.
What are they? They're the
They're
The other CS
Counter.
games.
other
Yeah, I
CS games.
haven't.
Counter-Strike Source. I hate that you have to have this game just for some things to work in Gary's mod.
Oh yeah.
But I have never played
That's
it.
just Gmod and modding. Blame the modders for not making their own textures, pretty much.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Alright.
But that takes a lot of time, and not gonna do that for a
This
free
is
mod.
the only Call of Duty game that I've ever liked. Call of Duty Black Ops 1. I played the
I haven't
shit out
played
of this
Black Ops.
game
I played Black Ops
on
2.
my 360 growing up. The story mode is great. Multiplayer never worked for me, so I just played against bots, but it was still fun. And I thoroughly enjoyed playing it. Has anyone else played it, or is it just me?
Man,
Yeah, just you.
I've played Black Ops 2. No,
I cannot put Black Ops above Team Fortress 2, though. So it's gonna go...
yeah.
In front of Subnautica.
No, I can't put it in front of fucking Subnautica. How would you feel about me putting it in front of...
Submarine.
RDR.
Yeah, in front of Red Dead. No.
Fine
Behind
with
Red
that.
Dead. Because
Okay.
Red Dead
Pick
2
a
has
spot.
Pick a damn spot.
Shut up! It's my podcast!
Then fine. Fine then.
You know what? Fuck it. Time to unionize.
I was thinking about it, okay? Damn! Hell let loose.
Never played it, but I've seen content on it, and it
Yeah,
seems really good.
Never played it.
Alright. Titanfall.
Yeah, that is fun. So it's like another freaking. It's like it's Titanfall 2, but it's like another Red Dead story where basically story is awesome, but the multiplayer,
Piece of
it's you kind of just fight against other players, and there's no balancing at all, like at all. So
Right. Would you want to put it next to Red Dead then?
probably in front of it. I had more fun playing the story.
I
Here,
think
this
this
is
is.
just giant
I
mech,
think
and
this
you
is
could just
Is this
squish
OG
people.
Titanfall or because Titanfall 2 is on here
I
as
don't
well.
think so. I think that's Titan. I think that's Titanfall 2. Hold on.
Titanfall 2, I'm
Hmm.
pretty sure.
That's hold on. Let me zoom in and analyzing.
I know that
But
Titanfall.
oh, where'd it go? It's gone.
I know I put Titanfall
I
on here somewhere.
think that's Titanfall 2.
Okay, then we'll keep it there. All right, we're gonna wrap things up here soon,
Because
so
I'm
we'll do a
pretty
couple
sure
more.
that's Titanfall
Squad, never played
2.
this.
Stormworks yet?
Never played it.
Squad. Hold on. Squad. Hold on. Wait. Squad?
I know I've wanted to get
Huh?
into it because it has a similar
Squad.
premise of Arma,
Hold,
but
hold on. Let me. Steam, help. I need you. Help. No. Steam. Everything's dying. Either I've played it a little bit or I haven't played it at all. If Steam would open.
Have any of us played any of the Hello Neighbor games?
nope.
Okay.
Okay, I haven't played it. I haven't played any Hello Neighbors
How
either.
many fucking Hello Neighbor games are there? Jesus.
Yes.
Yeah, that's.
Cyberpunk, never played it.
Talk about
Nope.
Cyberpunk. Never played it.
What the fuck is this? Cube? Does that say
Cube?
Cube?
I don't know. I've probably never played it.
Interesting.
I don't know. I don't think I've played it. Never heard of it.
Cubular.
Okay. I'm
Cube.
gonna go ahead and do this last one, and then we're gonna call it for this one. Superliminal. I was
Never
kind of
played it.
Nope.
disappointed by this game. It's basically meant to put your.
I've never played as endless.
It's meant to basically fuck around with your head. Um, it's just a puzzle game in, as the name suggests, superliminal spaces, but it's not
Oh.
that fun. I played it,
Oh, it's
and
the one that uses like a perspective.
yeah, perspective stuff, yeah. I played it and I lost
Ah.
interest in about 30 minutes. So, I'm sorry, but it's gonna have to go in F tier. But it goes above Cookie Clicker, because fuck Cookie Clicker.
Cookie
So,
Clicker is one brain.
I
That one
am
requires two.
going to, in between this episode and the next episode, I'm going to sort this out so that it doesn't have multiple from like the same franchise unless it's like that significant.
Mm-hmm.
So it'll look a lot cleaner next time. But this is what we have for now. So our next episode will be continuing this and hopefully finishing it.
Mm-hmm.
But I like the idea of doing tier lists every once in a while, so maybe we'll do this more often, because it's kind of a fun thing to do. And it keeps us talking instead of yelling at each other.
Would you like to listen to the Hive Mind?
No. I would...
Too bad!
Oh. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I would keep this going longer, but like I said, I do have to start getting ready for work in like half an hour. So
You got work, I
unfortunately,
got food.
yeah. Unfortunately, we're gonna have to leave it off here. But um the next episode we will continue the rest of this. And since we started it, since we started this episode late in the month, it won't be that long until the next one. So pretty much like 2 weeks from now. Unless we decide we want to do
Yippee.
it next week. I don't know. I guess we'll discuss that. But anyway, any last comments before we close out here?
I
Do
don't think
drugs.
so. No.
No. Okay, I'm trying. I may not be monetized, but I'm trying to keep a channel here.
Nah, who needs a channel? Pwah.
All right. Well, that's gonna be all for this episode of the
Anywho, I am
Hawkcast.
now.
Excuse me.
I am
We need a
Tetris.
Somebody please make a compilation of every time I've gotten interrupted during my outro of the podcast, please and thank you.
It's gonna be every fucking episode, my guy.
I know. That's why I say make a
I will
compilation of
not
every
break
time it's
the
happening.
streak. I'm never gonna break the streak.
All right. Well, as I was saying, that's gonna be it for this episode of the
You
Hawk.
right.
Shut the fuck up.
Oh dear.
I hope you enjoyed something a little bit different. If you like us doing these tier lists, let us know. I think it'd be a pretty neat idea to do them. Not every time, but like every couple episodes, maybe we'll do one. Obviously, the next one we're gonna finish this one, and it'll look a lot neater, hopefully. And I'll try to see if I can remove some of the games that we haven't played, so it doesn't pile up a whole fucking spot. Anyway, that's gonna be all for now. Hopefully you don't have to wait an entire like month and a half again for the next one, which you shouldn't. But if you do, then
Be into the third month.
shut up. But if that happens, I'm sorry. It's just I'm still getting used to this whole new work schedule. It's fucked me up a little bit. Anyway, that's all for now. Thank you all for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Yay.
Yep.
Yippee.